Everybody, welcome back to another episode here on our WWE 2K19 Universe Mode. I am, of course, Tom the Bad Wrestling Channel. Making his way to the ring is our new World Heavyweight Champion, Finn Balor. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that I really condone how Finn Balor won the World Heavyweight title using and debuting Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson to attack his opponents, the now former champion Aleister Black. And so, let's hear what Finn Balor has to say on his actions. All week I've been getting the texts and the phone calls and tweets asking me why. Oh, why, Finn Balor, did you resort to using Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson to win the World Heavyweight title? What happened to you? You know what happened to me? I'll tell you. Back at WrestleMania, I was handed my opportunity, my golden ticket to success when I faced off against Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE title. I was put into that match at the last possible seconds, and I failed. So, when I won the King of the Ring tournament last month, I felt as though I had to prove myself again. I called out anyone and everyone that was willing to fight me until that final week. When the lights shined the brightest before Survivor Series, I was defeated by Samoa Joe. When I suffered that loss, I felt as though I had no other choice but to call for backup. I made a deal with Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. If they helped me to gain the World Heavyweight title, then I'll convince Shawn Michaels to add them to the SmackDown roster. Welcome to the dawn of a new era. You're either with us or against us, and let it be known that you don't want to be against us. The club is here, and tonight, my acquaintances will get their first match back in a long time. So, I'll see you all again at the end of the show. Well, Finn Balor apparently describing a moment of desperation in order to win the World Heavyweight title, and I don't know, I feel a bit conflicted on that. I do understand why Finn Balor decided to get Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, even though it is the cowardly way out. More on that later, perhaps, as Gallows and Anderson will be making their SmackDown debuts in our main event. But right now, we move on to a match between Bray Wyatt and one half of the Bar, Cesaro. Bray Wyatt, the Intercontinental Champion, making his way to the ring, handily defeating Elias at Survivor Series in our opening contest. But following that match is more of where the interesting story may lie, as Bray Wyatt, after defeating Elias, left the building, he left the arena, he left the ring, I should say. And following the match, Bobby Roode entered the ring, and they seemed to be having some sort of disputes, Bobby Roode and Elias. And then Bobby Roode, after Elias fought hard, he tried to fight valiantly. Bobby Roode even threw in a steel chair. Okay, and even though Elias is no stranger to the cowardly actions of the sport that is pro wrestling. Quite like how Finn Balor now knows more about these cowardly actions. Bobby Roode threw in a steel chair. Elias decided, no, if I'm going to win, this is the Intercontinental Championship. I want to win that Intercontinental title the way it should be won. Cleanly, old-fashioned. But in the end, Bray Wyatt didn't matter. Sister Abigail, 1, 2, 3, it's over. Bray Wyatt's still your Intercontinental Champion. As there you see, apparently, Bobby Roode, the man who attacked Elias after their disputes, their discussion, their arguments after the Intercontinental title match. Apparently, he is joining the Bar, Cesaro and Sheamus. Of course, even though Sheamus is enough to be a threat and distraction to Bray Wyatt. Looks like Bobby Roode is going to be joining in, as Sheamus going to be in the corner alongside Bobby Roode. Of that man standing closest to the camera in this shot, Cesaro. Now this team, Cesaro and Sheamus, they haven't had too much luck together. Too much luck in singles nor tag team competition ever since WrestleMania, ever since losing their World Tag Team titles to the Wyatt family. They haven't had too much luck winning. So maybe that will change tonight as Cesaro and Bray Wyatt staring at each other here. Opening matchup here tonight as now the punches to the stomach. First contest of the evening, like I said, main event. Oh, with a knee to the face. Main event, Gallows and Anderson. In their first match. As Cesaro with the European uppercut. Throwing him across the ring. And then into a flying European uppercut, and Cesaro, one half of the bar, looking pretty good now. But Bray Wyatt, the savage Bray Wyatt, picking him up as soon as he gets up. Slamming him into the mat. And and the headbutt there connects. By the leader of the Wyatt family. The eater of the worlds, as he calls himself. The back of his t-shirt saying the era of Wyatt, and we've definitely seen the effects of that era. As Bray Wyatt, the Intercontinental Champion. His minions, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. Oh, with a European uppercut there by Cesaro. Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, the tag team champions. Jeff Hardy also alongside them. Still within a trance, it seems, Jeff Hardy. As Cesaro picks up Bray Wyatt here, looking at him. Bouncing him off the ropes. Grabbing him, reversed. Slamming down Cesaro. And now, oh god, choking. Just choking out Cesaro here. Okay, the hand gripping violently along the throat of one half of the bar, stopping himself dead in his tracks. Picking him up, changing his mind. Snake eyes the unpredictability of Bray Wyatt. As Wyatt with another back suplex. Oh my god, landing on the side of the head, on the neck. And there you see Bobby Roode distracting Bray Wyatt. This is exactly what I was fearing for. However, Cesaro trying to fight back with a punch to the stomach. Just gets thrown down by the Intercontinental Champion. Picks him up. Slams him down there. And the referee looking a little bit terrified. As there you see Bray Wyatt staring down at Bobby Roode. Cesaro trying to get up, not looking too good here. Bray Wyatt thinking that this could be the beginning of the end. Waiting for Cesaro to get up here. Grabbing him. Grabbing the arms. However, elbow to the face. And Cesaro trying to fight back here. But a punch to the stomach. And Bray Wyatt with the strikes now. The uppercut there, the European uppercut, has now right to the stomach. And then the uppercut again. Bray Wyatt, oh god, like I said, the savage beat down by Bray Wyatt. And Cesaro not looking too good, a very promising individual. He has all the talent in the world. But that doesn't mean anything if you can't get any victories. As Cesaro gets slammed down there by Bray Wyatt. And bouncing off the ropes, hitting Bobby Roode a little bit. And Bobby Roode doesn't care. He's just saying, hey, you know what? Come after me. Come after me. And it looks like that's what Bray Wyatt is trying to do. Just runs into him and then runs into Sheamus. And Bray Wyatt picks up Cesaro here. Picking him up. And throws him off. And now grabbing him. We could see a victory here with the roll-up victory. 1, 2. And only a 2 count there. After attacking both Bobby Roode and Sheamus. Bray Wyatt almost just lost via the distraction by himself. However, Cesaro grabbing him. And now there you see the furious strikes. Trying to get into his European uppercut. And Cesaro now staring at him here. Almost challenging the Intercontinental Champion with a huge running knee to the face. And then pointing in support to his bar. His bar partner and Bobby Roode. His bar partner, Sheamus, is that what you'd call him? His bar hopping buddy, maybe? I don't even know. As now picking up and kicks him in the stomach. And now, slamming him down there. However, there you see his fellow foreign menace, Sheamus, distracting Bray Wyatt. And going for another roll of victory here. 1, 2, 3, and he got him. Cesaro with the roll of victory, getting him. Catching him off guard, and it's over. Cesaro defeats him. However, they leave the arena, and it looks as though Bobby Roode, who was in support of the Bar, going after Bray Wyatt, but Bray Wyatt punches him down. Bobby Roode making it clear lately that he wants the Intercontinental title, and he just gets laid out in a single punch as we move on to our main event. And here we go, everybody. Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows. Now, they were previously in our series back in 2K18 last year. They were on the Raw brand. However, times have changed since then. For instance, the Raw General Manager and SmackDown General Managers have both changed since they were last seen. Okay, last time they were seen, I believe, the last time we saw these two, it was when Carl Anderson faced off against Shinsuke Nakamura. All the way back then. I believe Carl Anderson lost that encounter. I could be incorrect in that statement. However, that's the last time I really truly see these, or remember seeing these two in our series. So last time they were around, they did not make much of an impact. However, this time they've already made a huge impact on SmackDown, as they are set to take on the Lucha Dragons here. Finn Balor alongside Gallows and Anderson. As there you see the Lucha Dragons looking to stop the momentum already created by Gallows and Anderson. Okay, they've already made a huge impact, and what a way the Lucha Dragons can help be taken seriously than by defeating Gallows and Anderson, jumping over the ropes there. Sin Cara and Kalisto. They haven't had too many victories themselves, come to think of it. So will this be a bit of a redemption story here tonight, as the bell rings and these two go head to head, and right to the throat. Now, interestingly enough, Finn Balor had to defeat Kalisto in singles competition. Oh my god! In his first match in the King of the Ring tournament, which was very interesting, as Carl Anderson, bouncing off the ropes, kicks him in the face. A huge shotgun drop kick there. And now the cover. 1, 2, and a 2 count there. Kalisto just getting slammed down by Luke Gallows. As Anderson grabbing him here. Anderson and Gallows, a very interesting team. Gallows, the big strong man of the group, a powerful force. However, Carl Anderson, much more of the technical, high-flying part of the team, is now grabbing Kalisto, slamming him face first into the mat. However, Kalisto and Sin Cara, two very gifted luchadors, both men previous light heavyweight champions. Kalisto, the last ever light heavyweight champion. As now a punch to the face by Sin Cara. Was that really necessary? I have no idea. However, Kalisto trying to take advantage. Only a 1 count there, trying to get the roll of victory, much like Cesaro just now against Bray Wyatt. Looked like he was going for a moonsault miss. And look at Carl Anderson. He's like saying, come on, you're going to have to try harder than that in order to get the victory over the club. As now right there again connecting with the running senton. However, instead of the club, they are wearing more of the Balor Club, it seems. If you take a look at Luke Gallows' gear. As now, what do they have in mind here, Carl Anderson? Oh my god! Launching him into the boots! And Gallows just saying, hey, go make a tag to your buddy. Go make a tag to Sin Cara. He's like almost challenging Sin Cara to get into the ring. However, changing his mind, staring right at Sin Cara, slamming him down again. Cutting the throat here tonight. Luke Gallows goes for a chop reversed. And now Kalisto not looking too good here with the tired punches, the tired offense. He needs to get a tag into the fresh Sin Cara. As now clothesline once again. And Gallows just saying, hey, come on. Go make the tag now. And he does. Sin Cara is now in. And Sin Cara, oh, look at that. Luke Gallows almost letting Sin Cara to attack him. Saying, come on, give us a challenge. Give us a challenge. And Sin Cara trying to be the man that gives him that challenge here. And a big running clothesline. And Sin Cara's all fired up here. However, Luke Gallows takes him down. And Gallows now back on the offensive. Punch right to the face. And, oh God, almost just throwing him outside the ring. Kalisto trying to get up now. On the outside there you see finally back up and now slam down is his tag team partner Sin Cara. Finn Balor in the corner with the I guess you'd call him the Balor Club, maybe the club, I'm not too sure. Maybe they're just in support of the World Heavyweight Champion. As now once again now Sin Cara feels the pain of Kalisto from a few moments ago in the opening moments of this matchup. As Anderson running senton connects. And there you see doing the two sweet. The hand gesture. The iconic hand gesture by the Outsiders, then passed on to the club. Gallows, Anderson, and Finn Balor is now, look at that running Shogun dropkick again. And Carl Anderson just saying, hey, let's go, get up. Perhaps setting him up for a finishing maneuver, but Sin Cara reverses it. And Sin Cara running Huracan Rana again. Or step up Insuguri Huracan Rana style maneuver. As now going to waiting for Carl Anderson to get. Carl Anderson just throws off Kalisto. And then a European uppercut again. Kalisto takes him down, however. Kalisto definitely the least fresh individual in the Lucha Dragons team. As now, oh God! Hard landing on the knees of Carl Anderson. Crashing and burning, and Gallows and Anderson absolutely wrecking him here tonight. Oh God, not again. Just getting launched into the big boot. Jesus. Gallows and Anderson absolutely laying waste to Kalisto and Sin Cara here. Throws him off the ropes. Oh, bounces him off, catches him into the power slam. And Carl Anderson just in complete support of Gallows. So is Finn Balor in the corner. World Heavyweight Champion. Looking very different, a lot darker, I guess you could say. As Gallows goes for a punch reverse, kicks him in the stomach. And Kalisto, oh look at this! Catching him off guard right there! And Kalisto waiting for the big man to get up. The crowd, lucha, and it connects! And Carl Anderson, oh however, just kicks him in the face. Kalisto trying to go for the... Or he hit the Salida del Sol, then, oh God, a brutal punch to the face. Oh my God. Luke Gallows is down, however, the cover. And there you see Finn Balor in support. Oh, come on, is this really necessary? Is this really... Carl Anderson was right there. Finn Balor just making sure that Gallows and Anderson have a chance. And picks him up, slams him down there. And what the... Finn Balor, what are you doing? 2, 3, Finn Balor, what the hell was that? Finn Balor just runs in. Not too sure what that was about. Okay. Finn Balor runs in. I definitely getting more involved in this match than I think he should have. But in any case, Gallows and Anderson, your winners in their first matchup on SmackDown. And the Balor Club leave here tonight the winners. World Heavyweight Champion Finn Balor. And something tells me Gallows and Anderson are thinking more and more. Perhaps now that we're back, we can show the Wyatt family just who deserves to be tag team champions. Not too sure. However, that's going to have to be the end of this episode here on our WWE 2K19 Universe Mode. If you guys like to, please let me know by hitting the like button down below. Comment anything you want to comment. Subscribe if you haven't already, but if you have, why not hit the bell to be notified of everything we do here on the Bad Wrestling channel. I'm, of course, Dominic, and have a good day from Bad Wrestling. Bye. Yo.